we really can't get the lighting right. And it's my own fault too, because I made the decision this time around to film on a Monday at sunset. So not only are we tired from the work day, we also had to deal with the glare and now the fact that the sun's going down. So it's fine. Salutations, I'm Becca. This is Words Another Malarky. And spring has almost sprung. Probably by the time this video comes out, it will have. So I guess it's time to spring right into my TBR. Spring is going to be busy. I know that right off the bat. I've mentioned in passing in probably a couple of videos that we're moving like next month, and so that's going to be taking up a lot of my time and mental energy. Henceforth, I don't think that I'm going to have as much time to read. Therefore, I gave myself a not as ambitious TBR, and a lot of it's rollover. Like 2/3 of this is a rollover because there was a lot of stuff in my winter TBR I didn't get to, and a lot of stuff that I'm still reading. And that's just the name of the game for me. Here's what I'm still reading. First, I have Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield. Right here. Should probably hold them up. Like, no, I don't feel like it. I've mentioned that it's not really my favorite storytelling style, so I'm having a hard time like trudging through it, but I also have been reading other things, so it just hasn't been like up front in my reading queue probably since like January. But I do want to finish it in the springtime. I also have The Weight of Feathers by Anna Marie McLemore. I'm about halfway through it. It is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, but it's like two competing circus troupes. And it is really weird. It's very magical realism. I honestly can't tell at this point if they're supposed to be real magic or not, which is generally the point of magical realism. Then I am also halfway through Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, book 2 in the Six of Crows duology. Yes, I'm reading it, and it's going fine. I have my thoughts on Six of Crows. I probably ranted about it in my wrap-up video if I kept my rant in there, but I also ranted about it in the Inkcatcher's Book Club video that I was a part of, linked down below. Yeah, so I've probably said all I need to say, and I'm not going to say anything more, but I'll just let you know this much. I am enjoying it. I do want to continue to read it, and I want to finish it, and I plan on doing that. I should actually be doing that by the end of this current week, in the present week that I am filming in, so hopefully I'll be done with it by the time this video comes out, but you won't know the difference. Then I need to finish The Fine Art of Losing Control by Ashley Shepard. It's just kind of a fun, like, romantic comedy about a girl who, like, goes to New Zealand to find her father and ends up on this crazy road trip with, like, this quirky musician and stuff. She's like a control freak, but they're all kind of wild. She has to learn how to be free and to let loose. That is what I am currently reading. 4 books. Yikes. Oh, unless we count Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow, which I am still like, I still have it looming in the background because I do want to read it. It's right there, and I just have not gotten any pages of it read this entire winter because I have 10 billion other things to read. So that's fine. That's great. We'll see where that goes. I need to read Crosstalk by Connie Willis still. That's rolled over since like the summer. I just don't feel like summarizing these books because I've done it like 4 times already. So you can go look up the summary if you want. Use your Google machine. I need to read, well, I said I was going to read To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo because my sister recommended it to me on account of it being like kind of entertainingly bad apparently, so like I want to read it for that reason. It's kind of a Little Mermaid retelling, so I'm not the biggest fan of Little Mermaid, like the Disney movie, but because I reached that point where I sympathize more with the father than with Ariel, which is just so sad. And then I am going to be reading Defy the Fates by Claudia Gray. Why did I clap? I also wanted to read Skybreaker by Kenneth Opel, book 2, sequel to Airborne. So we'll see if that happens, but I don't know if it'll happen. And then the new stuff on the TBR, I've got The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan, which I was supposed to read for the readathon, but I never actually got around to it. So I got that. And then I have 2 Agatha Christie novels that I want to read, and I kind of plan on, like we did last time we took a road trip, because this move requires a road trip, I want to get the audiobooks and listen to them during the drive, and I think that'll be like a really fun way to pass the time. So I want to get Death on the Nile and Then There Were None, because those are 2 that I've seen a lot and have heard really good things about. I also want to read, I'm really fascinated, A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. I keep hearing people mention it, and it's like a Hades and Persephone retelling, and it sounds a lot like Lore Olympus. If you know what that is, it's a webtoon comic, and it's like the best. It's like the best webcomic ever. Then I want to read, since I'm trying to read the things I own, I want to read Young Widows Club by Alexandra Coots. I mean, we got Joy Luck Club, we got Young Widows Club, we got all these clubs. And then, because we're crazy, Kelsey of I Read Today and I are trying to finish the Kingdom Keeper series before the end of the spring. I think we're trying to do 1 a month. So this month, we're supposed to start it this month, is Kingdom Keepers 5, Power Play, where we're on a Disney Cruise Line, yeah. And then April will be Kingdom Keepers 6. I don't remember the name of that one. And then I think there's a Kingdom Keepers 7, and if there is, I also don't remember the name of that one. But it's gonna be in May, if that's the case. And that's it. That's my spring 2021 TBR, and boy, does it just feel kind of underwhelming because it's so much repeat from last season. Happy spring, if it's already spring. I'm sure it is already. And until next time, keep it weird, get out into some sunshine, enjoy the nice weather, enjoy spring break if you have a spring break, and read books and stuff. And if you're on a beach, good on you, enjoy the beach.